Hi guys. I have a testimony to share, but the reason I'm sharing this testimony is to just tell you guys how good God is. Is to tell you guys that God can be trusted every day and all the time. And to also tell you guys that God is actually interested in every detail of our lives. Like, I mean, every detail. Like, God is very much interested in us than we think. Okay, so some of you who have followed me for years now know that I do this monthly program called Smash the Box. But I have always done the live on my Instagram page for years now, for a while now. And I've always done it on my Instagram page and not on Facebook, though I might post little snippets on Facebook, but it has always been on the Instagram page. But for 2 months, I took a break off doing the program because I had a lot going on. I had so many things to attend to, yeah? And to be honest, I didn't want to do Smash the Box for September because I wanted to start in October, yeah? So one day I was praying and I just felt the prompting of the Lord that I should do the one for September. So initially I said, okay, fine, I need to get a guest because I always have guests on this program for us to smash the box. You know, we just pick a topic and then we talk about it. We look at the different norms and all of that, you know, and then see what God says about it, right? This one, when the Lord said I should do smash the box for September, I had a guest in mind and I reached out to this person and said, think about it, pray on it, and, you know, let's see if you would want to, you know, be featured on the series. But this person got back to me the next day and said, nah, they don't think it's the right time for them. And I was like, okay, cool. And so I was like, God, I don't have any other person on my mind. Can you please help me pick out someone else that I could use as a guest for this month of September, since you're the one asking me to do this program. And I could hear the Lord say to me, I need you to do the program alone. And I was like, alone? Well, I've never really done Smash the Box alone because it's usually a program where two people are meant to have, you know, intelligent discussions about scriptures, about norms, and, you know, we'll carry it on from there. But the Lord said, I need you to do Smash the Box alone this month of September. I was like, okay, that's fine. I said, so what topic am I going to talk about? And I was praying into it, and I was, you know, going through the other series we've done and trying to see how to, you know, carve out something for this one. I'm taking my time to explain so you understand where all of this is going. Now, after I prayed on it for a little while, and then the Lord gave me a topic. You can go to my YouTube channel and watch it, or my Facebook, or my Instagram. And He gave me a topic. I was like, this topic is a topic that people might look at and I'm like, we think we know what you're talking about, but most of the time, many Christians do not understand what it means to actually be Christians, you know. And the Lord said, I need you to talk about this. I was like, okay. So I started researching, I started praying about it, I started reading scriptures. And I wasn't really taking it very serious because I was like, this is an easy topic and all of that. But one day, as I was just thinking about Smash the Box, the Holy Spirit said to my heart, you need to download Facebook on your tab. And he said, just download Facebook on your tab. I'm like, Why should I download Facebook on my tab? So initially I felt, oh, you want me to stream it both on Instagram and Facebook. I said, oh, that's fine. So I picked up my tab. I downloaded Facebook on it. And then the instruction was check how to do a live on Facebook. I've never done a live on Facebook. I don't do lives on Facebook. It's just Instagram. That's where I've done different programs and all of that. And I learned how to do a live on Facebook because I am a planner. And for someone who is a planner, I don't know how to do things that are really, really important on the spot. Like, it's not as if I can't improvise, but I like to plan. I like to have an idea of what I'm doing, how I'm going to do it. It puts my mind at rest. It puts my heart at rest. So I learned how to do the live. I googled it and I did it practical. Like, okay, this is how you do it. And I was ready to stream both Instagram and Facebook. But I was wondering, I was like, I've been doing this for a long time. Why this Facebook stunt? But I just kept hearing master the art of Facebook. I'm like, okay. But I was like, yeah, I've learned it. I went back again, I checked and all. Let's fast forward. We did all of the preparation, prayed towards it, and then the day came, which was on Sunday. And I went on Instagram. Normally, I would go on live 5 minutes before the time or 3 minutes before the time. I tried to log on to see how I can, come online. I couldn't find my live button on Instagram, guys. I was like, whoa, what's going on? I switched off my phone. I tried to see if my app wasn't up to date. It was updated. It was installed. It was good. It was fine. But I couldn't find my live button. I got into a panic mode. And then the Holy Spirit said to me, but you know how to use Facebook Live, don't you? I was like, yeah, you really asked me to. He said, yeah, this is the reason. I was like, why would my live button? I can bet you guys, right? I saw this live button 2 days ago when I was posting something on Instagram. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny right now. I saw that live button. I was like, when I tried to post my content during the week, I would see the live button. I'll be like, oh, live, no, I want real, no, I want post. On Sunday of all days, I was going to use the live button. I didn't find it. So I went to Google. I said, Google, why can't I find my live button? They're like, oh, your followership is not, maybe there's a restriction in your area. I was like, restriction in your area? Since when? How? What are you guys talking about? Or maybe your followers are not up to 1,000 and all of that. When my followers were 50, I was doing live on 100. I was doing live, not 50, 100. I was doing live on Instagram. Oh, yes, I was. Like, I'm like, what's going on here? The only time I know you can't find your live button, probably your app is not updated. But this one, it felt like, oh my God. So I was like, yeah, that's true. I called my sister. I was like, what? Look at what's going on. Look at what's going on. She was like, okay, so there's an option of Facebook. I said, yes. I learned how to use it. And immediately in my heart, the Holy Spirit said, why are you panicking? I had prepared you for what you're seeing right now. Now, to be honest, I don't know what happened with Instagram. Maybe someone out there will know, but I don't know what happened. But I knew that was a weapon fashioned against that program, against that particular series, because the Lord asked me to do that topic and He told me exactly what to say. I knew that was a weapon formed. But guys, it didn't prosper because the Lord who sees ahead went ahead of that problem, because God knew that I'm this kind of person that if I plan something and it's not going the way I plan, I get really frustrated and you might not get the best out of me. Yeah. So He knew and He went ahead to sort it out. Just imagine I ignored all those promptings of, get Facebook on your tab, get Facebook, learn the live. These were clear instructions. I knew. I was like, why are you even asking me to do this? But I just did it. Guys. Like, I just did like, okay, fine. Since that's what you're saying, okay, fine, I'll do it. But on the day of the program, I discovered that, oh my God, I needed Facebook Live, because what was I going to tell those who were waiting for the program? Because people were like, oh, he's now, I had to put up a post saying it's not going to be on Instagram anymore, it's going to be on Facebook. And it went so well. Like, God was praised. Like, the program went extremely well. Listen, guys, what I just want to, tell you from this experience is God is interested in the littlest of things. As long as that thing will make you uncomfortable, God is interested in it. And if you are someone who has put God at the center of your life, He will tell you. You need to start thinking back on the things God told you to sort out, the little nudges that came in your spirit to address certain things that you didn't pay attention to because you felt, nah, God won't be interested in something as little as it. Oh yes, He's interested because see, He said we are the apples of His eyes. Like God is in love with us. And because He's in love with us, it's just like when a man is in love with a woman or a woman is in love with a man, you become a chatterbox. You just talk. You just talk and talk and talk. Like whether the person is listening or not, you just that's how it is with God. When God is in love with you and you're in love with God, He tells you things. Like He will tell you things to come. The Bible says He will show you great and mighty things. For me, God knew exactly what would happen to me. Just imagine I didn't learn how to use the Facebook. I know some of you might be like, oh, Facebook like is easy. Like, no, for someone like me, I would panic. Oh yes, I would panic because I had already planned to use Instagram. I was going to panic. I was going to panic. And trust me, I might just say, you know what, guys, we're not doing this today. We're going to do it another day. But God needed us to do it yesterday. And I did it because I listened. Now, I don't know what you're going through, but I need your ears to be close to God's mouth. Now, God even helped me when I was not envisaging a problem. I didn't know the enemy was trying to come and smack me on the day of this program that God wanted, on the day of this series that God wanted me to do. But the enemy came, but God was way ahead. This is what your relationship with God gives to you. You are a step ahead of the devil. Oh yes, it's a testimony for me because I could see how God literally saved me from messing up, from disappointing those who were waiting on the program, for just smacking the devil left, right, and center on my behalf. Like, I'm sure the devil was like, damn, she still did the program, yeah. Oh, yes, I did it. And the name of God was glorified. So we give God all the praise. And I'm so grateful. Like, this testimony is just to tell you that, look, some of you might be like, it's a very huge testimony because I know me. I would panic and I might not do that program. I would just live like, you know what? It's fine. Devil 1, Celestina 0. But no, God was like, I know you too well and I'm going to help you. Now, before I even knew that there was going to be a challenge with my Instagram, I'm still looking for my live button. I cannot find it. Fine, we'll start using Facebook Live. Oh yes, God has created a way and we will use it. Now, I might not know how to do it so well, so I will learn how to do it, get good lightings and all of that. But this is a testimony for me of God's faithfulness, of God's goodness to an assignment He has given to me. Now, I don't know the assignment God gave to you. If you trust God enough, even when you don't envisage a problem, God is always watching your back, just like how He was watching my back. So guys, this is just a little testimony. No, not a little testimony, a great testimony with something that looks so little, but it was so huge for me because I could feel God's love. Like I felt the love of the King of Glory. I felt the love of El Shaddai. I felt His love. I was like, God, you saw ahead of this and you came through for me. And I'm so grateful. After the program, I was like, God, thank you. And I'm still thanking Him. God, thank you for honoring your word in my life. Guys, God is interested. Just lend Him your ears. When those nudges come, don't throw them away thinking, oh, God cannot be interested in something as little as this. I'm telling you, there's sometimes that God will tell me, pick an umbrella. Like the Holy Spirit will just come and say, pick an umbrella. And there is so much sun outside. Like it's so sunny. I'm like, umbrella, what do I need an umbrella for? And I'll be like, okay, fine. I'll just put it in my bag. And guess what? It's going to rain cat and dogs. And I would need the umbrella to get to where I'm going to. And sometimes the Holy Spirit will just tell you, put this in your bag. Take this book with you. Or don't go with the bus. Or take an Uber. And you don't know why. Obey. Because the sole purpose of the Holy Spirit speaking to you, one, is to train your ears. So that the day your life will depend on you hearing God's voice, you will not miss it. Oh, yes. The instructions he's giving you now might not make sense because like, oh, they are little things. God is more interested in the big things. I agree. He might be interested in the big things, but he's also interested in the little things. And he uses it to train you, to train your heart to hear his voice. Now, when you hear on the small matters, you will hear on the bigger ones. Oh yes, God is interested in you. He's interested, and he wants you to know that he really cares about you. And I'm so grateful he did that for me, So guys, this is just me saying, keep your ears close to God's mouth. He speaks. The problem is, are you listening right? Oh, are you listening right? Have a lovely evening. God bless you. Bye-bye.